this place, Ribeno's, one of the best takeaways in Aylesbury. Check it out. Hello guys, welcome to Theme Park Life. It's been a while. It's been a good couple of months since I've uploaded any vlogs onto this channel. Sorry about that, I've been very busy. I've been focusing a lot on other channels and just grinding away. It's also been very busy at work, so yeah, it's been a busy time for me. However, we are about to enter the fun period of the year on this channel. We are going to Florida this year. We are massively looking forward to it, really excited, and we're excited to share all of those upcoming vlogs with you. I've got a few ideas for some random, we're going to do it the same as we've previously done, like day by day vlogs, but I've got a couple of cool ideas for some ad hoc videos, including like some best of Orlando area type videos, and also a video which I'm really looking forward to compiling, which is going to be like a sort of a walk through Disney Springs, and also explaining the different areas, because there's distinct areas in Disney Springs, and I think once you have that in your mind, it's actually a lot easier to navigate your way around, know where things are, and also know how to find the best spots as well. So I'm looking forward to making that. But the title of this video is sort of something like health update or health scare. Yeah, let's get into it. Although it's incredibly windy, so hopefully this audio is all right. I am holding the camera extremely close to my face. But basically, I just wanted to update you on my situation. How many videos have I posted where I'm like, oh, I'm fat, I'm overweight, I want to lose weight, I'm going to do something about it. And then I keep it up for a little bit, but then I'm like sort of either back where I was or just I didn't make any progress. Right? It's been several. One, most recently, I think there was something like, I'm bad, let's do something about it. And to be fair, I do actually think that since I uploaded that most recent video, I probably have improved as a person. I don't know, I think it's just, some of it comes with age, doesn't it? You mature, you grow up, you reconsider what's important, etc. So we have made some cool changes, fine. Anyway, but yeah, I'm overweight. I still am currently overweight. I have been overweight. I mean, I am lighter than I was 5 years ago. That was when I, to actually cut a long story short, to cut a long story long, what actually spurred me on my weight loss journey, the first weight loss journey that I have, was basically I was just watching a vlog where we were at Legoland, and I just saw myself and I was like, I was basically repulsed by myself, which, you know, fair enough, self-esteem issues, whatever. But yeah, I saw myself, I was like, man, this is not good. This is not good. And so at that point, literally like started running, which is crazy. Like I never would have thought I ever would have run. And I lost a lot of weight. I think I lost around 2 stone, something like that. Now, over the course of COVID and the last several years, I put some of that weight back on. Thankfully, I haven't put all that weight back on. I'm still a stone lighter than I was. By the way, I keep stopping and starting this video because I'm out of breath because I'm walking, which we'll explain in a minute. But yeah, since then, I've started and I tried to start up running again, and stopped and started again. And all in all, I think I've like stopped and started running about 4 or 5 times. I hate running. It just, I just hate it so much that it's hard for me to keep up the willpower to go out and run. So I can't really do that. And so I'm not going to anymore. However, recently I have experienced somewhat of a health scare. Now it's not super brilliant. It's not super serious. Well, it is serious. It's not like crazy bad news. It was a little bit concerning to begin with, but actually the place where we are now, after having spoken with doctors and whatnot, we think we're in an all right position. Okay, but let me explain what happened. In fact, I'll probably just find somewhere to sit and explain this all in one go instead of stopping and starting. Give me a second. Okay, so in the last couple of months, I have been experiencing some headache type pain. I googled it, sounded most like an ice pick headache. They haven't been happening frequently. It's been just small sharp bursts. On a bad day it was happening 10 to 15 times, and I'm talking about like that, like really these were not lasting long. Painful, yes, but because they were over so quickly, they weren't really impacting me much at all. However, for the last couple of months I have been experiencing them on and off. That I've gone weeks or a week where I haven't even felt it, but then like I say, there's been days where I've felt it 10 or 15 times. There's been days where I felt it once or a couple of times. That being said, obviously going on for 2 months, I did start to get concerned, so I went to the doctor about it. first thing they did was take my blood pressure. The blood pressure reading was very high, so that concerned them a bit. They thought it might be something called white coat, it's something like white coat syndrome. It's like basically people who get anxious or nervous when they go to the doctor, and so the readings and test results that you might have there do not give you like a baseline, like it doesn't give you an accurate representation of how you're actually feeling, etc. Okay, so I thought that might be happening. So they recommended that I have a 24-hour blood pressure monitor, which is basically you put a blood pressure thing on your arm, and then you have the like machine itself sort of like on a satchel sort of thing that you're wearing, and this thing goes off every 30 minutes up until the evening, and then from the evening, which is 8 p.m. onwards, it goes off every hour. So I had that the next day. I watched it. I was a bit nervous about it, right? Because I don't find having my blood pressure taken comfortable. I have a low pain threshold. I'm a weakling. I'm a wuss, whatever. Very windy, apologies. So yeah, I wasn't looking forward to it, but so I watched some videos like people, how they got on with it, and I watched like one person, she was like, oh yeah, I was worried about it at night, but it didn't even wake me up or anything. So I was like, okay, maybe it won't be too bad. It was bad. It was not an enjoyable 24 hours. First of all, I found it like painful. Every time it went off, it was painful, but that like minor, like fine. It was more just the fact that it was going off so frequently meant that I found it difficult to concentrate on work, because I did have this for most of the work day. I had it on from 11 a.m. on a Friday, so it was distracting at work, and just like having it on itself was just making me anxious and all that sort of thing. But that's all fine, just one of those things. However, when it hit the night time, horrific, absolutely horrific. I couldn't sleep. Also, this is mental, it was malfunctioning. It literally malfunctioned in different ways. So one of the ways it was malfunctioning is that it was attempting to inflate and failing, and that was happening 3 times in a row. So on my 24-hour readings, you can actually see gaps where it's failed to take my blood pressure. And guys, I was wearing it correctly, I was in the right position. For some of these times when it has failed, I was literally awake, so I was waiting for it to happen on the hour, sat up in the correct position, in the same position that I was in for when I've had successful readings, and it was failing. On top of all of that, just before I had it taken off on the final reading, which was around 11 a.m, I don't know what happened, but literally my worst nightmare, it didn't stop inflating. Like it was going and I was like, this is getting painful and insane now. And it was going, still going. I was like, this is absurd. And so I literally had to rip it off because I was panicking so much. I was like, I was ripped off. Anyway, fine. So there were a few gaps in my 24 hours. Anyway, they saw that. They saw a few concerning things, like a somewhat of an irregular heartbeat at some places, at some points. And so they recommend that I have an ECG. So then I have to say, shout out to the healthcare professionals of the United Kingdom and Great Britain, because everyone I saw was absolutely lovely, was so good. So they were really reassuring and really nice to deal with. All of the healthcare professionals, doctors and GPs and etc. They were all brilliant. So they made me feel really at ease. Anyway, so they recommended I have an ECG. Now an ECG, I googled it, and like some things say that an ECG is like an ultrasound of the heart, so they put gel on you and then like take images of your heart. But actually my one was just putting tabs on me, like hooking me up to an electrical machine, and then basically just watching, they watch on their monitor, they watch my heartbeat. Normally they do it for 30 seconds, but this, I think she was a nurse that I spoke to, she does it for 3 minutes, just to be like absolutely certain. Basically she looked at it, she's like literally completely normal, and she was like, also your 24-hour results also look all right, much better than the when you came in initially. And so anyway, the final thing that happened was I had a follow-up at the doctor's. This is yesterday. Had my final follow-up, not final, but follow-up. And we just talked about everything. So I explained, this was a new doctor this time, I explained everything that had happened to him. And he looked at all of my results and everything. And he basically said that yes, so my blood pressure is a little bit higher than where they want it, right? So I think it wants to be under 135. Mine's currently like 141, so it is high. He basically said you've got two choices. You either make some lifestyle changes and then we'll circle back in a couple of months. You take some readings at home, buy a blood pressure monitor, take some readings at home and see what the average is after you've been doing that for a week or whatever. And hopefully it comes down with lifestyle changes. So I'll talk about the lifestyle changes. Or you go on tablets, medication, but you are quite young to be going on that. So I was like, okay, so as soon as I went in and had the high blood pressure, that was like warning bells, alarm bells for me. From that day, I literally already started making changes. So reducing the salt that I use, because I do use quite a lot of salt in cooking and stuff, reducing that, being more sensible with the food I'm eating, smaller portions. We did have takeaway, but I ordered smaller versions. I didn't eat the bread on a kebab, etc. These types of small changes, and also slightly changing my diet, the types of things we're eating. Now, I don't eat that badly anyway, but just minor tweaks, so those kinds of things. But also being more active, because I'm not active enough. I have an office job where I work from home most of the time, and I just don't get out that much. So every day I've been walking, making sure that I've been doing, I don't think I'm even walking the recommended amount, to be honest. Because goddamn, nobody got time for that. I know it's a ridiculous thing to say in a health scare video, but no, I am walking out. Brilliant. I am walking and being more active, and I've been doing this for about a week and a half. No, actually, about just over a week. I've been doing this for a week, and I'm feeling better for it. So yeah, it's going well so far. So I'm being much more active. I'm out on a walk right now. Well, I'm sat down right now, but yeah, so that's what this is. So you're going to see me out and about more. It's probably why you'll see more videos on my other channels where I'm out and about. So yeah, said to Doc, well, we'll go with this one, because I said to him, I've already started making some lifestyle changes. And I have seen results. I've lost, I'm trying not to weigh myself every day, to be fair, but I think I've lost at least 2, looking more like 3 pounds in just over a week, which I'm quite happy with. But I feel like this is kind of the thing I needed to kick me up the arse to actually do something about it. I'm really committed to, like I've said before, that I want to lose weight. This has given me something that is like, it's actually really important that you do this now. Like, you wanted to do it before, but now you kind of have to do it. So I think I kind of needed that, because my willpower is maybe not strong enough. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. I'm trying to improve myself. I'm really committed to losing weight this time. Yeah, so yeah, expect more weight loss updates from me and health updates in the near future. But that is my situation. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the support. I hope you enjoy the upcoming Florida content. Like I say, we are really looking forward to the holiday. We bloody need it, especially now more than ever. So yeah, that's it. I really hope this audio is okay, because this wind is insanely loud. So yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching, and literally it's unbelievably windy, so I'll see you soon. Cheers.